Dennis Botticello, the owner of Botticello Incorporated, and his employee, Glenn Locke. They've both been charged with first-degree manslaughter connected to the death of their construction worker, Dennis Slater.
This is why lawyers like me exist, is to keep stuff like this from happening.
What's your message? Are you remorseful at all? 67-year-old Dennis Botticello walked in the front door of the Vernon Police Department.
You didn't use the trench box.
And snuck out through the back door after he and 65-year-old Glenn Locke posted bond.
It wasn't just an accident. This could have been prevented.
The pair is charged with first-degree manslaughter in the death of 56-year-old Dennis Slater, killed when the sides of a dirt trench collapsed on him at Laurel Woods Farms. And it wasn't the first time.
OSHA's got a million rules on this stuff. Those guys violated them all, I'm sure.
A warrant shows Slater's text conversation with a friend asking how his day was. Not good, responded Slater. In a trench by myself today. Trench collapsed twice. And when questioned by police why proper safety measures weren't used, Locke responded, I guess we play the odds.
Unfortunately, the odds were not in Mr. Slater's favor that day.
If you're gonna do this kind of work, you have to know how to keep your people safe. And you don't play the odds. I mean, I would just go to town on this guy and clean him out. I mean, you killed somebody, unbelievable.
According to the federal investigators from OSHA, there were no indications that the sides of the trench had been sloped, benched, or any other trench safety measures had been instituted. That includes what is typically called a trench box, a metal insert meant to reinforce the dirt sides and keep it from collapsing.
There's a real potential that the landowner, assuming that somebody else, could also get sued, and that's something that any civil lawyer is going to look into, because there could have been a negligent hiring, or they had notice or knowledge of being able to see what they were doing and should have flagged that as being dangerous. They have a duty to make sure that the people they hire are safe and don't endanger others. And if they don't, they ignore that, there's liability there.
This hole was nearly, quite long, and they failed to have any trench boxes. We're very careless in their actions, and somebody died as a result of this.
Yeah, now you got a criminal problem. You're going to jail. This family, and let's assume he had kids, they depended on this guy to provide for them. And now that whole family is really, really hurt. And they're not gonna know what to do. And that's where we come in to basically try and help them recover what they've lost. And you'll never be able to do anything to fill that gap from losing, a family member or anything like that. But there are economic damages that are very, very real as well. And that's all we can do. I can't bring somebody back, but we can try to help them as best we can. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.